All right, so you're ready to really make a splash in real estate.
That's exciting.
You want freedom.
Yeah.
You want flexibility.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be chained to the phone all day, every single holiday and weekend.
That's not why.
Which is why we are diving into real estate today, right?
It's a smart move to be proactive.
Yeah.
Especially in a field like real estate, so competitive. You send in this video 10 tips to crush it in real estate by Krista Mashore.
Yes.
And let me tell you, this woman, she is the real deal. She's built a business to over $54 million in sales every year, all by herself.
Wow.
That's not an accident.
$54 million. Sign me up. I want to know her secrets, and thankfully she is giving us the roadmap, or at least a good start, with her 10 tips.
Exactly.
But she does not waste any time.
No.
She tells new agents, new realtors, to lose that whole agent mindset. Yeah. You're not just an agent.
Right.
You got to be a master marketer.
Right.
You're not just showing houses.
Yeah.
You have to build a brand. You have to stand out because this is a tough market.
Yes. And think about what that actually means. Instead of always chasing down every lead, imagine for a second clients coming to you.
Oh, stop it.
Because you're the expert, right?
Because you've already put in the work.
You've positioned yourself as the expert.
Yes.
That is the magic of marketing. It's not always about selling. It's about getting those clients who are ready and excited to work with you because they already know you.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
She tells this funny story about being on vacation, which, like, who hasn't been there, right?
I know.
And she's glued to her phone, and her husband almost throws the phone overboard.
I can see it now.
I mean, that really shows how easy it is to feel like you always have to be on, always working.
Yeah, and that pressure.
Oh, yeah.
It can be really hard to deal with. It can really burn you out.
Yeah.
Building a business that lasts it means you need a life outside of work, too.
Yeah.
You can't be working all the time.
Yeah, you can't be married to your phone either.
Exactly.
Okay, so that leads perfectly into her next point.
Okay.
You have to be really clear on your ideal client.
Yeah.
This is so important. Not just like a vague idea like, oh, I want to work with, someone who's, I don't know, nice.
Yeah.
You need a detailed profile, like their lifestyle, what they do for fun, what are their pain points.
She uses this term client avatar. Okay.
Have you heard of that before?
Yeah.
It's like you really niche down, but don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
Like there's this woman, Loria Brew. She's the horse property queen.
I love that.
Yeah. She focused on one very specific niche.
And it worked.
She became the go-to in her area.
Yeah. You become the expert. That's smart.
Exactly.
And Mashore, she even wants you to think about, like, what are your ideal client's biggest fears?
Oh, wow. That's good.
Right. Like, what keeps them up at night when they even think about real estate? Because then you can address those fears, right?
Yes.
It's all about building trust, building that relationship through content, like what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
I love that she even calls this parasocial relationships. Have you heard this?
I have, yeah.
It's like people feel like they know you already because of what they see online. That's so key in this digital age. It's how people connect now.
Yeah, they want to see the real you, but online.
And they're looking for real experts, not just someone who makes it look good.
Totally. So put yourself in those shoes.
Yes.
If you're a first-time home buyer, it's terrifying, right?
I can only imagine.
Who would you trust more? The agent with a generic website or the one who seems like they totally get you and what you're going through?
Exactly.
It's all about targeted messaging.
Yes. It builds trust faster and it's more impactful.
But it feels more genuine, too.
Yes. Okay, and that takes us to tip number 3.
No?
Becoming the community expert.
I like it.
For your client avatar.
So we identified them. We know what they want. We know their fears. Now what?
Become the go-to expert in their world.
Okay.
Deep dive into everything they're interested in. Make content for them, videos, guides that they can download, even a calendar, like what's happening in their community.
That's so smart. You just become their go-to resource.
Exactly.
And then you can share that everywhere.
Exactly.
Put those videos up on YouTube, embed them on your website, really get it out there.
You got to maximize your reach. That's what SEO is all about, right?
SEO, SEO, SEO. It's like everyone talks about it, but no one actually knows what it means.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like, if you're not showing up on that first page, then what are you even doing?
Exactly. And, she talks about being present where those ideal clients are, both online, like we just talked about, but then also offline in the community.
That's a really good point because we can get so caught up in the digital.
Yeah.
But you have to actually be present in the real world.
And she mentions partnering up with some local businesses that make sense for your ideal client.
You mean example?
Let's say a new coffee shop. Everybody loves a good coffee shop.
Oh, yeah, that's a good, I mean, I would go to a Realtor-sponsored coffee event.
Exactly. Or a yoga studio, or maybe even a dog park if you're thinking about people who are really into their pets, those dog owners.
Yes. It's about building that community.
Exactly.
So you're like this web, you're everywhere.
Yes, you're creating connections everywhere you go.
And they all lead back to you, which is the goal.
Exactly. And you know what this leads perfectly into?
What's that?
Her next point, educating your community, all about the real estate process.
So important.
Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how many times I've heard people say, I had no idea it was going to be this complicated.
Right.
Buying or selling a house is a huge deal.
Huge.
It can be super overwhelming.
Yeah, even when it's good, it's stressful.
Exactly.
So you have to be that resource for people.
You have to become that trusted resource.
So what does she recommend?
I think market updates, like what's going on in the market right now.
Yeah.
FAQs.
Love a good FAQ.
Right.
Answers all those questions you don't even know you had.
Yes. And guides. Anything that's going to answer their questions before they even have to ask.
Because people don't want to ask for help anymore. They just want to be able to find it themselves.
Exactly.
Okay, I have a really good tool for this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
AnswerThePublic.com.
Ooh, I like it.
It's a little website. You put in a term like real estate, and it will tell you every single question that people are asking about real estate in your area.
That's genius.
It is genius, right?
You can find out exactly what people want to know.
Exactly. What are their pain points? What are they worried about? What are they actually typing into Google?
So good.
Then you can tailor your content
Right.
to answer those questions.
And this is where a good CRM can really help you out.
Okay, we will get to that
We will get to that. It's coming up.
because systems are important. I feel like we've learned that.
We've learned that.
This next tip, though, this one really spoke to me personally.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's all about shifting your mindset
Okay.
from selling to serving
I love that.
because nobody likes to be sold to, right?
And nobody wants to feel pressured.
Right. So it's not about being pushy. It's about how can I help you?
Exactly.
How can I make this process easier for you?
Provide value first.
Give, give, give.
Yes. Give, and then maybe ask for the sale.
Exactly. Because like you said, people are researching for months.
Months. I read that the average buyer is spending like 3 to 6 months just doing research before they even reach out to an agent.
Wow. So if you're just hitting them with buy a house, buy a house, buy a house, they're going to tune you out.
Absolutely.
But if you're providing genuine value, something that is actually helpful, they're going to remember you.
Exactly. It shows that you're an expert.
So what are some of those things? What can we actually give away?
She talks about free guides, checklists.
Ooh, I love a good checklist.
Right.
It just makes you feel like you're getting things done.
Exactly.
Maybe a calculator to help them figure out their mortgage payments.
Yes, anything that's going to take a little bit of the stress off of their plate.
Because buying a house, selling a house is inherently stressful.
Very stressful.
Okay, we talked about relationships, but she really dives deeper into this idea of networking and referrals.
Because real estate, it really is a team sport.
It is.
It's not just you and the client.
Right, and especially new realtors, new agents,
Mhm.
they think, oh, I just need to get clients in the door.
Right. But there are so many other people who are involved in that process.
Yes, who are the players?
You've got your mortgage brokers,
So important.
real estate attorneys, home inspectors.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Contractors.
Don't forget about the contractors.
The list goes on and on.
Right, it takes a village to sell a house.
It does.
So build those relationships.
And, she even talks about partnering up with businesses, kind of what we talked about earlier, but maybe taking it a step further.
Okay.
Like that hip coffee shop. Let's do a first-time home buyer seminar together.
Yes, I would go to that.
Right.
That's a great idea. It's low pressure.
Exactly.
People can come, they can learn, they can get some free coffee.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
That's win-win. Everyone loves a win-win.
And then when they're ready to buy a house, guess who they're going to call?
They're going to call you because they already trust you.
They already know you.
You've already given them free coffee. You're basically best friends.
Exactly.
Okay, now get ready for a little tough love
Okay.
because she does not sugarcoat this next one.
All right, hit me with it.
You have to treat your real estate career like a business.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is not a hobby.
It's not.
This is not a side hustle.
Right.
This is your business. And speaking of business, she tells this story about an agent who spent $350,000 on a coffee cart, thinking it would be this amazing marketing tactic.
A coffee cart.
A toffee cart, like the little, push around ones.
Oh, wow.
$350,000.
That's a lot of lattes.
That is a lot of lattes that did not work out for that person.
I can only imagine.
So the point is, invest in your business, but invest strategically.
Yes. Don't go spending your life savings on a coffee cart.
Maybe just buy a nice coffee machine
Yeah.
for your office, right?
Exactly.
So what does it mean to invest in your business strategically?
Well, it could be education, taking courses, learning from other experts.
Yeah, always be learning.
Right. Setting a marketing budget.
So you're not just like, oh, I have an extra $5, I'm going to throw it at this.
Exactly. You have a plan.
You have a plan. You know where your money is going.
Understanding your local market, like really understanding it.
Become an expert.
Be the go-to person.
And don't be afraid to, spend a little bit of money on tools that'll help you, like a CRM.
Exactly. We'll get the...
Getting there, but it's about working smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder. That's the name of the game.
Okay, this next tip, I love this one. It's about ditching the minion mentality.
The minion mentality.
The minion mentality.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Tell me more.
It means you're not just following the herd.
Okay.
You're not just doing what everyone else is doing.
So don't just do the generic stuff.
No more generic yard signs.
Oh, the yard signs.
The ones that have like 3 houses on them.
With the phone number that's barely legible.
Yeah, and then the newspaper ads.
Oh, the newspaper ads. Who even reads those anymore?
Right. You have to stand out.
You have to be different.
And how do we stand out in 2024?
She is all about the video marketing.
Video.
Yes. She even says it's better to be disliked than to be unknown.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right?
That's going to ruffle some feathers.
It might, but it's true.
It's true, though.
You have to put yourself out there.
Be brave.
Show your personality. Let people connect with you.
Because people buy from people they like, right?
Exactly. And, she talks about going beyond just the basic website, too.
Okay, so many people have just a basic website.
It's 2024. You need to step it up.
What does that even mean, step it up?
Think about creating landing pages that are specific to different types of clients.
Ooh, targeted.
Targeted, yes. Build an email list.
Email's not dead.
Email is not dead.
It's very much alive.
Very much alive. And set up some sales funnels.
Funnels. Everyone's talking about funnels.
Because they work.
But they work. But they only work if you set them up correctly.
Exactly. And that takes some work, but it's worth it.
It is worth it because then it's automated.
Automated, you can work smarter, not harder.
I'm sensing a theme here.
I think there's a theme.
Okay, and this leads us perfectly into her next point. Systems, my favorite. Are you a systems person?
I am all about the systems.
Systems are everything.
They make life so much easier.
And in real estate, systems can make or break you.
Absolutely. And the most important system, in her opinion,
Is
a CRM.
a CRM. What is that?
It stands for Customer Relationship Management.
Okay.
It's basically a system for managing all of your leads, all of your contacts.
Keep it all straight.
Keep it all straight, track your interactions.
So you're not like scrolling through your phone trying to remember who you talk to.
Exactly. And you can automate a lot of your marketing efforts.
Okay, I love automation.
Automation is key.
So tell me, how has a CRM changed your life? Because I know you're obsessed with yours.
I am obsessed with my CRM.
Tell us why.
Okay, so before I had a CRM, it was like a hot mess express.
I feel that.
Right.
Like sticky notes everywhere.
Sticky notes, spreadsheets, like trying to keep track of everything.
Yeah, I used to write on my hand.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure you did. But once I got a CRM,
Yeah.
game changer.
Tell me why.
It keeps everything organized.
Love that.
I can schedule my follow-up calls.
So you don't forget.
I don't forget. I can send out email sequences automatically.
What?
Yes.
So you're telling me I can just like load in all my contacts and then it just like sends them emails.
Pretty much. It's amazing.
That feels like cheating.
I know, right? It's the best kind of cheating.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. What else can it do?
Honestly, the possibilities are kind of endless.
This is amazing. Okay, I'm sold. I need a CRM.
You need a CRM. Everyone needs a CRM.
Okay, that was tip, what, 8?
I think that was 8.
Okay, we're on the home stretch. 2 more tips.
2 more tips. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Okay, this one is a game changer. Video text messages.
Wait, what?
Video text messages.
Like sending a video through text.
Yes.
People do that.
People do that, and she swears by it.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but also terrified.
I know, it sounds a little scary.
Because texting is already like, a little bit intimate. But then video.
I know, it's next level.
Okay, convince me. Why is this a good idea?
She claims she gets 2 new clients a month just from sending 10 video text messages a day.
2 new clients a month just from some little videos.
I know, it sounds crazy, right? But the thing is, she's not saying to just like spam people.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it's not about sending out some generic message.
So what are you supposed to send?
You have to think about it like, how can you connect with people
Okay.
and offer something, some value?
Okay, so give me an example. Like, instead of what, hey, you ready to buy a house?
Right, exactly. Don't do that.
Okay, so what would you say?
Okay, so you've been talking with someone, you're getting to know them a little bit, and you see that a new park opened up in their neighborhood, the one with the dog run, because you've been talking about how much they want a dog park.
Oh, this is good.
You send them a quick video.
Okay.
Hey, I saw that new park finally opened up. How's it looking?
So simple,
Right.
but so effective.
You're showing that you're paying attention, you're interested in them.
You're not just like, hey, buy a house. It's more like, hey, let's be friends.
Exactly, exactly. People want to work with people they actually, like,
And trust.
right, and that's what it comes down to.
So it all comes back to this idea of being a master marketer.
That's what Krista's all about.
It's more than just like, putting a sack in the yard and hoping for the best.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you have to have a plan, you have to build a brand,
Become that trusted advisor.
be the go-to person in your community.
All right, so we covered a lot today. Everything from finding your people to systems.
To video text messages.
Don't forget the video text messages.
They're important.
Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to be brave.
Be brave.
I'm going to step outside my comfort zone.
That's what it's all about.
But at the end of the day, this is all about you.
Yes.
You are on your real estate journey.
Whether you're just starting out or you've been doing this for a while.
It's about finding what works for you.
Exactly. And, one thing that really struck me is how much she focuses on the digital marketing.
Yeah, it's so important these days.
It is, but you have to think about the bigger picture, too.
Okay.
How can you take those principles, those ideas,
Yeah,
and apply them offline in your community?
that's a good point
Good.
because we can get so caught up in the online world.
Right. But at the end of the day, real estate is about people.
It's about connecting with people.
Exactly.
Shaking hands.
Well, maybe not shaking hands. Everyone's a little iffy about that these days.
Yeah, maybe air high five.
Figure high five. There you go.
But building those real relationships.
Yes, because those relationships are what's going to make you successful in the long run.
So true. Well, that is it for today's deep dive.
I had so much fun.
Me too. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
And remember, this is just the beginning. Take what you've learned today and go out there and crush it.
Crush it.
And don't forget to let us know how you're doing.
Yeah, come find us on social media.
Tell us your biggest takeaway. We love hearing from you. Until next time.
See you later.